My topic is empathy. Empathy. What is empathy? Empathy is the capacity to understand or feel the other person's what the other person is experiencing. So it's basically feeling what the other person is feeling in his own life. It is placing oneself with another's position. We have three kinds of empathy. Firstly is affective empathy, also known as emotional empathy. It is the capacity to respond with the proper emotion to the other's one's feelings. It consists empathetic concern, having sympathy and compassion for others. I want to clarify something actually. Some people think that sympathy and empathy are the same, but they are not. Empathy is putting yourself in the other's shoes, while sympathy is comforting someone. Personal distress, self-centered feelings of discomfort and anxiety in response to others' feelings. Then we have the second empathy. It is cognitive empathy. This is the most known empathy, as it is the capacity to understand another's perspective or mental state. It is the most known empathy in which the quote, "put yourself in the other's shoes," is based. But affective and cognitive empathy are independent from each other. Someone who strongly empathizes emotionally is not necessarily good in understanding people's perspective. Then we have the last empathy. It is somatic empathy, and it is defined as feeling someone's pain physically. Why is empathy important? From a global perspective, it is infinitely important, especially when it leads to compassion. This type of empathy leads people to dive in and help other people, even in major disasters. Today, people are willing to help someone who they don't even know, someone in the streets, because they would want to help if the things were reversed. Ways to start practicing empathy. I'm going to present you to the three typical steps to increase empathy even more. Firstly, pay attention to other people's feelings. If you want to know how other people might feel, you need to look at their behavior, their body language, or the voice tone. Second, think before you speak or act. Of course, every person is unique. If something doesn't bother or matter to you, it doesn't mean it doesn't to the others. Let's take an example. Teachers. If a kid is doing making noise, of course the teacher would feel bad and stressed. So we must put ourselves in the place of teachers. How would the teacher feel? Of course she feels very bad because her class isn't going good. So we take away this kid and we talk to him by giving him the advice. Think before you speak or act. Do you realize your wrongdoings might offend someone? Third, stand up for the others. I'm going to take a common example. You see someone being bullied, it doesn't matter, your friend or someone you don't even know. You stand up for him. Why? Because you might feel how he is feeling too. He's feeling bad, and you feel bad too, because you think, because you know how it is being bullied, or you just realize how it might be. So you talk to him, you comfort him, and you talk to the bullies. And I have some quotes here. Learning to stand in somebody else's shoes, to see through their eyes, that's how peace begins. And it's up to you to make that happen. Empathy is a quality of character that can change the world. The great gift of human beings is that we have the power of empathy. Empathy is about standing in someone else's shoes, feeling with his or her heart, seeing with his or her eyes. Not only is empathy hard to outsource and automate, but it makes the world a better place. Thank you.